Hey everyone, this is Jaime with Roosters Comics today, coming to you with not a Specs of the Week video, but a little comic book collection update. I was going through that collection that I bought a few weeks back, and I found a couple other books that are gems. In addition, me and my team went ahead and entered some auctions, and we found some really cool books. Some of them are for the PC, and some of them will be selling. But before I show you what those are, you know what to do. Hit the music. Alright guys, yes, so my brother came into town this weekend just to help me out organize the big collection that we had. You know, we pulled out the big keys, or the keys that we knew we had, posted the ones that we wanted to on the eBay store. The ones we're going to be sending to CGC still need to get pressed and cleaned, but we still had a ton of other books that we needed to go through. We wanted to rebag and board all of them and go through the ones that we're not too sure about to see if there's anything in there that was potentially worth money. Well, lo and behold, we did find some. So I'm going to go ahead and share those books with you. And then also, my cousin, who likes to help me out with looking at for comic book deals, jumped on an auction and won a couple books. Some of them he won for me, which I paid him back for. One of the books we're going to be selling, and we'll get do a consignment with him and split the profits. So let's go ahead and show you what the books are. So the first, we're going to be showing you the ones that are from the collection that I bought. This is the Green Lantern Corps issue 201, the very first appearance of Kilowog. This is a very high grade copy of this book, and I think a very high grade copy. I think a 9/8 going for right around $200. I could be wrong, but me and my brother are gonna get this pressed and cleaned. We may just post it raw and not get it graded and just sell it for a cheaper price. Either way, I think it'll work out because, you know, with the shipping and the grading costs, if we sell it for a little less, we're still going to be making the same amount of money. If anybody else wants to get a slab, they're more than welcome to. Next one is a set that I had no clue was worth money, and that is Masters of the Universe. Now, there's a 12-issue run, but the first 6 issues are selling for about $160 on eBay. And all of these are very, 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 very good copies. So here's issue 1. Let me just put these upside down so I can make sure they're in order. There we go. That's issue 2. There we go. Better. Sorry, trying to figure this out. Issue 3. Issue 4. I rebagged and boarded them, and they just look really great, but these books are really, really in high grade. Issue 5. There we go. And issue 6. The next set, I have never heard of this little run, but this run is also selling for right around $150, $160 on eBay. And Cover Price says that these books hold value. And I've never heard of them, but it's from Star Comics, and it's called Meatballs. All these are, I would say, 7.7s to 8.0s right there. They're not like super high grade, but they're not bad. And here's the 3-issue set right here. I've never heard of these things, but apparently these books have value. That's Meatballs 1, Meatballs 2, then Meatballs 3. And then since we were looking, we realized that those books had value. There was several books from Star Comics. This one right here is the last from the collection before we go into the ones that we got in the auction. And this one was Ewoks number 10. Apparently, according to Cover Price, this is an ultra rare book. This book, I want to say, if we get it pressed and cleaned, it's a potential 8.5 to 9.0. As is, it's probably a 7.5. But this book goes for like $120. What the hell? I've never heard of this. But it's something, you know, something we're going to sell and hopefully make some money. Now the final 3 books. 2 of them are going to be for sale, but one of them I own. And if the one I bought now from the auction comes back at a higher grade, I'm going to keep the higher grade and sell the lower grade one. But this one, we got all 3 of these books for $20 a piece in an auction. First one is Journey into Mystery 108. I am collecting the Thor and the Journey into Mystery run. This was, I just thought, awesome. You know, I don't own it. $20, you can't beat it. It's a really beat up copy. I want to say like a 3.5 to 4.0 around there, but you know, for the PC and it's Thor, I'm not gonna claim. This one right here, I personally own in a 7.5. And if this book comes back at a higher grade, then obviously I'm going to keep it and then sell the 7.5. And that is the Mighty Thor 225, the very first appearance of Firelord. Firelord was the very first Herald of Galactus, so it's pretty cool key. And this one looks super clean. Super clean. I'm thinking it's an 8.085. Hoping for a 9.0, but at least an 8.0 to upgrade. That would be cool. In the final book, this one we will be selling. As of right now, if we could, like, we got it for 20. If we put it out right now, we'd have to put it out as a very fine plus, like right around a 9.0. If we get it pressed and cleaned, we're hoping for a 9.2 to 9.4, because that's where you once it hits 9.4, that's when you really see a value increase in this book, and that is Avengers 83, the very first appearance of Valkyrie, and I want to say the second or third appearance of Black Widow. This book is mint. It only has one minute color break spine tick right up in here. Other than that, the edges are pretty sharp, except for I want to say the bottom left has a tad of foxing, which I know could affect the grade. But if those are the only two blemishes that we can see here after a press and clean, I can't see why this wouldn't get to that 9.4 range. And a 9.4 of this book sells around $350. So for a $20 purchase, that's really good. If we hit the 9.0 to 9.2, we're looking at 60, 80 bucks, which, you know, splitting with my cousin, you know, 40 bucks. You invest 20 to make 40. I guess you really can't complain about that. But those are it, guys. And finally, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you are liking what I'm doing, please do not forget to hit like, subscribe. And remember, guys, keep your ear out for that rooster crowing, because when the rooster crows, that means there's a good deal out there. Jaime Hernandez, Roosters Comics, signing out. Y'all take care, guys. Bye.